Halibut is a highly valuable bottom-dwelling fish that typically inhabits cold, deep ocean waters. One of the most effective methods to catch halibut is longline fishing. This process begins with preparing a very long main line, often stretching several kilometers, equipped with numerous short branch lines, each attached to a sharp hook. The bait usually consists of small fish or squid, which emit an enticing scent to attract the halibut. Once prepared, fishermen slowly lower the line into the water, allowing it to sink to the ocean floor so that the hooks are positioned at the right depth for halibut to reach them easily. The fishing vessel follows a predetermined route, arranging the long line in neat rows underwater, then waits for hours, sometimes overnight, for the halibut to bite. When hauling the line back, fishermen must work carefully to avoid losing any catch. As they check each hook, the halibut are removed, sorted, and kept fresh on ice or in refrigerated holds. Although this method requires significant time and effort, it yields high catch efficiency, minimizes losses, and ensures top-quality fish, meeting the demands of both domestic and export markets. Moreover, fishermen must adhere to marine environmental regulations during longline fishing, such as limits on the number of lines, hook sizes, and measures to avoid accidentally catching endangered marine species. To maintain sustainable fisheries and improve halibut longline fishing efficiency, fishermen employ advanced supporting technologies. For example, they use GPS devices to precisely locate fishing spots and sonar systems to detect areas with high halibut concentrations. Before each trip, detailed analysis of currents, temperature, depth, and seabed structure helps determine the optimal timing and locations for setting the long line. The fishing season is also important, usually focusing on months when halibut are most active and easier to catch. To reduce fuel costs and time at sea, the crew must coordinate smoothly, from deploying the line, monitoring signals, to hauling in the catch and handling the fish. Each step requires careful attention, experience, and patience, as offshore working conditions are often harsh, with strong waves, high winds, and unstable weather. Yet, thanks to their perseverance and passion, longline fishermen quietly set out every day, bringing back fresh catches that enrich the coastal economies of many families. This fishing method not only showcases the fishermen's skills, but also reflects the deep connection between humans and the ocean. Every wave marks the effort, sweat, and faith of those who dedicate their lives to the sea. Despite its advantages, halibut longline fishing faces challenges. One major issue is the risk of lines breaking or tangling due to strong currents or attacks by large predators such as sharks. In these cases, fishermen must act quickly to avoid losing equipment and catch. Additionally, preserving the fish immediately after capture is crucial to ensure product quality. The fish must be cleaned and chilled right away to prevent moisture loss, maintain firmness, and preserve their delicious flavor. If halibut spoils because of delayed handling or improper storage temperatures, it causes significant economic losses and damages the reputation of both fishermen and buyers. Therefore, on every professional halibut fishing vessel, modern preservation systems are carefully invested in, and the crew is thoroughly trained in post-harvest handling procedures. In recent years, increasing pressure to protect the marine environment and fishery resources has led many fishing boats to adopt more selective fishing methods, using specialized hooks to minimize bycatch of non-target marine species such as sea turtles and small whales. Some vessels are even equipped with alarm devices on their longlines to scare away rare marine animals, ensuring that halibut fishing is both efficient and environmentally friendly. These efforts not only help sustain halibut populations, but also demonstrate fishermen's responsibility toward the future of the seafood industry and nature. Beyond fishing, many fishing communities have established processes to handle halibut either on board or at the port. To increase product value, frozen halibut is sorted by size and then processed into various forms such as fillets, whole frozen fish, or seasoned fish products to meet the diverse demands of domestic and export markets. This processing stage requires precision and strict adherence to food safety and hygiene standards, as halibut is a premium product popular in demanding markets like Japan, Europe, and North America. Some larger vessels are equipped with ultra-fast freezing systems that preserve the fish's freshness immediately after catch, ensuring the highest quality when it reaches consumers. Halibut is also used to prepare famous specialty dishes, such as fried halibut, sashimi, or garlic butter grilled halibut, prized for its tender, flavorful, and nutritious meat. Therefore, halibut fishing is not only a profession, but also the starting point of an entire value chain, from production and processing to consumption, contributing significantly to the economic development of coastal regions. For fishermen, each successful trip at sea brings not only income but also pride in maintaining a long-standing traditional craft. Bound to the ocean, whether under the brilliant dawn sun or through stormy nights, the boats silently trail their long lines, embodying the profound meaning of the journey to conquer the sea and becoming a vivid symbol of human determination. Today, facing challenges from global climate change and the decline of natural fishery resources, the longline halibut fishing industry must also innovate to achieve more sustainable development. International and local fisheries organizations have established regulations for responsible fishing, requiring fishermen to comply with catch quotas, specific zones, and seasonal restrictions, while encouraging the use of environmentally friendly technologies. Some modern fishing vessels employ satellite tracking devices to monitor routes and fishing activities in real time, enhancing transparency and efficiency in marine resource management. Moreover, training the younger generation of fishermen is prioritized, not only teaching traditional fishing skills, but also equipping them with knowledge about marine ecosystem conservation and the application of new technologies in halibut harvesting and processing. Thanks to these efforts, longline halibut fishing not only preserves its valuable traditions, but also gradually adapts to global sustainability trends. Every halibut brought ashore is not only the result of hard work, but also a testament to human wisdom, responsibility, and deep love for the ocean. Halibut also serves as an inspiration in the maritime culture of many coastal communities. In legends, work songs, and fishermen's festivals in ancient fishing villages, the image of the halibut appears everywhere, symbolizing gratitude to the ocean, a rich source of life bestowed upon them. During halibut season, boats bustle as they leave the harbor, carrying hopes for a bountiful catch. On the docks, people await the first catches with simple yet warm joy, understanding that behind each fresh fish lies hard work, expectation, and courage in facing the waves. Therefore, longline halibut fishing is not only an economic activity, but also a bridge connecting people and the ocean, past and present. On every fishing voyage, fishermen are not only seeking halibut for their livelihood, but also passing down cultural values, customs, and beliefs through generations. Despite the world's increasing modernization and continual advances in fishing techniques, casting long lines to the ocean floor and patiently waiting for each precious halibut remains a beautiful symbol of perseverance, bravery, and reverence for the vast natural world. With advancements in science and technology, longline halibut fishing is poised to achieve even greater progress, helping fishermen optimize labor efficiency while minimizing environmental impact. Automated equipment, such as line-setting machines, remote-controlled line haulers, and real-time fish detection sensors, are increasingly being adopted on modern fishing vessels. These innovations not only reduce physical labor, but also improve the precision of when to deploy and retrieve lines, thereby increasing sustainable catch yields. In addition, research into new materials has opened up possibilities for producing more durable fishing lines and hooks that can withstand the pressure of deep-sea environments while remaining safe for other marine species. At the same time, intelligent monitoring and fishery management systems, powered by satellite data and artificial intelligence, allow fishermen to track seasonal changes in halibut populations, avoid ecologically sensitive areas, and steer clear of zones at risk of serious depletion. All of these advancements are supporting the longline halibut fishing industry in evolving toward a more modern, efficient, and environmentally friendly future. However, no matter how advanced technology becomes, the core of this trade remains human. Brave, hard-working fishermen, carrying with them hope, a passion for their craft, and a spirit of innovation, continue to write the beautiful story of halibut fishing. This profession is deeply rooted in the traditions of their ancestors, yet constantly strives to keep pace with the modern era. The journey of longline halibut fishing is not just a way to earn a living. It is also a journey of patience, courage, and a deep desire to connect with the ocean. Every voyage at sea involves silent sacrifices, sleepless nights watching over turbulent waters, facing down storms, or patiently waiting for hours to haul in each prized halibut. After each fishing season, sun-weathered skin, calloused hands, and eyes full of hope tell the story of an age-old trade and a fierce love for the sea. Longline halibut fishing brings not only material value, but also nourishes enduring spiritual values. It symbolizes the deep connection between people and nature, the spirit of unity, and the will to overcome all challenges. Though the future may hold many changes and the ocean always carries uncertainty, this spirit and courage will remain a solid foundation for current and future generations of fishermen to continue their bond with the sea, to conquer it, and to protect the halibut fishing tradition. This craft is both humble and sacred, like the eternal rhythm of the ocean's waves. Each line cast into the deep not only brings back valuable halibut, but quietly connects generations of fishermen to the vast, mysterious sea. Each time the line is hauled in and each catch is unloaded, people can feel the calm, steady breath of the ocean and the abundant life it offers. No matter how time passes, whether the sea is calm or fierce, whether the season is bountiful or lean, longline halibut fishing endures quietly, as steady as the waves and as resolute as the human heart. It reflects not only skilled craftsmanship, but also a philosophy of living in harmony with nature, harvesting just enough without destruction, so that the ocean remains a shared home, providing life for generations today and tomorrow. The vessels that set out in search of halibut carry more than just hopes for a fruitful season. They bear the sacred duty of protecting the endless blue of the sea and preserving the precious natural resources passed down through generations of hard work. It is a tribute to the longline halibut fishery, a humble yet profound profession. With every hook dropped into the ocean's depths, this trade weaves an unending symphony in harmony with the vast embrace of the sea. That's why, every time a boat returns to port full of halibut, it's not only the result of countless days and nights of hard labor. It's a symbol of harmony between humankind and the ocean. The halibut shimmering in the morning sun represent not just economic value, but the pride of many generations of fishermen. Looking at the baskets of fish on the dock, the bustling processing plants preparing and packing the catch, one can see the deep beauty of each fishing voyage. It's not merely a story of commerce and livelihood. It's the heartbeat of life itself. A culture, a tradition passed down through the rhythms of the sea. No matter how modernized halibut fishing becomes, its core spirit, dedication, passion for the craft, and love for the ocean will always be preserved and passed on. For the ocean gives more than just fish and seafood. It teaches perseverance, humility, and how to live in balance with nature. An increasingly vital lesson in an age of marine conservation. That's why longline halibut fishing isn't just a job. It's an essential part of the life and soul of coastal fishing villages. Alongside the salty breeze and the gentle sound of waves lapping the shore, this profession tells stories of dreams, echoing around fireside gatherings in seaside ports. No matter how the world changes or how technology advances, the love and dependence fishermen have for the ocean remains constant. Each halibut season, each journey to sea is filled with hope. For a successful harvest, or simply for the warmth of reunion around a fire after a long voyage. Whether in the gentle light of dawn or the freezing darkness of night, fishermen stay steadfast in their bond with the ocean. It's not just a profession. It's the spirit of those who make their lives at sea. A unique way of life. These individuals don't just earn a living by catching halibut. They live with simplicity, integrity, and a deep, enduring love for the ocean. The sea, vast and mysterious, constantly teaches lessons in patience, in facing challenges head-on, and in living harmoniously with nature, especially as the importance of protecting marine resources becomes ever more critical. The halibut fishing industry now faces new challenges in maintaining sustainability. Strict regulations on fish stock sizes, fishing seasons, and methods have been introduced to prevent overexploitation of halibut populations. Yet, through continuous learning and adaptation to environmental protection measures, this industry not only survives, but evolves. Working to safeguard marine ecosystems for generations to come, fishermen remain committed to longline fishing, embodying resilience, courage, and an unyielding spirit. These challenging voyages are more than just part of the job. They are a defining element of their lives. In every halibut brought ashore, in every boat that returns to harbor, there is a deep love for the sea, a yearning to reach the horizon, and a belief in the future of sustainable fishing. Over the years, longline halibut fishing has taught more than just technical skills. It has instilled values of perseverance, trust, and environmental stewardship. The ocean, while a life-giving gift, comes with its own harsh demands. Fishermen must not only brave unforgiving weather, but also adapt to the shifting dynamics of marine ecosystems. As fish stocks decline due to overfishing, and as ecosystems face ongoing degradation, the future of the fishing industry grows increasingly uncertain. Yet amid these trials, the spirit of the sea endures, embodied in those who continue to cast their lines with hope, dedication, and a profound respect for the waters that sustain them.